Hello, hello, hello. Howdy. How's it going? Ah. Alrighty. Everybody, welcome to the audio video test for Skullgirls Get Gr8. This tangled week. I should also, something I forgot to check. Hey. Hello, everybody. I forgot I had a transition. Transitions are a bit different. Sup, Rudy? Let's see. Gonna be a long one today. Yup. Stream is up, that's for sure. When we starting? At 7 p.m. EST. That's when we starting. But right now, we're just doing the audio video tests for the dangle game. Let me know how the stream looks like, how I sound in comparison to the game and all the volumes and stuff. While we wait, we'll play a couple games here. We're going to be playing on beta. By the way, if you are participating in tonight's event, please, exclamation mark DISCORD. Sound pretty good? Preach. Click on that link. I'll be calling all of the matches in our Discord here. And let me get this dangle lobby link. Bonk. I'll also put this into our Discord chat too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pin this. No, I won't pin this. But if you want to hop in here, play a couple games for a little bit, it'd be cool. Tent, what's up, gamer? Headphone, cool. What up, Tent? How you doing? We're not starting just yet. Just kind of chilling for right now. We start at 7 p.m. on the dot. Now just making sure everything is working well. That stream looks and sounds pretty alright. I need to warm up, understandable. Hopefully all of our gamers are here. I will be playing a solo. Let's play solo, whatever the heck it chooses for me now. Sure, I'll play the cat. I'll play the cat, I understand, jeez.
Time for your physical. I'm ready to pounce.
Let's do this in one take.
It's one take. Oh, Adrian, okay. That was gonna be brass. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, hey, Fortune. It's Fortune, you know. That's pretty cool.
Ready for your shot?
Oh, no. Fortune become top 1 recently? No, she was always dumb. She was forever dumb. She's been dumb forever. I don't know why people are thinking that she hasn't been dumb before, But she's always been dumb. Like, Fukua, Umbi Band, M Shadow, Wishmaker, L Beat. Fukua, M Shadow. Let's see. I guess if we could do, yeah, Wishmaker. I'll play White Fukua. So I can match up with the Umbi. Umbi this Wishmaker, you say, and what's this? L Beat, Band, White Band. She was dumb forever. It's just like now people are getting on her case about being dumb. It's like, nah, she was always dumb. Oh, what's up? Oh. Set us up. I like it. Gotta blow. Nope. See Sonic Fox Holler dumb on Twitter recently? Oh. Oh yeah, she's been dumb forever. I don't know why Sonic Fox is. I mean, literally the best US player in the world comes from Japan. That band mix up? That's a Fukua specific. Oh, excuse me. Fukua the band specific anyway. Excuse me. Oh. Random. Just gonna make sure. Can I sit and chill? You do that with a bunch of other characters too. Fukua just feels nice and meaty doing that. 4th of July. Mashing 2 LP, like an any player would. What's up? What's your question? Oh no. Yo, sketageru. Up a spot. Better function. Go. Nope. Oh, papa. Something. I don't want that. Arpeggio. I'll rip. Yes. Because Skullgirls is vastly different from any other fighting game out there on the market, to be honest. So we would definitely recommend you, if you're not familiar with Skullgirls as a video game, to be registering as a beginner. Oop, missed it. Oh, Gimmick, yeah. Meant to mash? Ripperoni. What are you gonna mash there, gamer? Because it's a big ol' SPL. Yeah, it's very, very, very different game. Sheep. Oh, go back. Look at him. That's, yeah. There's a lot of things to be struggling with in this dang old video game. Like, so you're going from a four button game to a 6-button game. I almost, actually, for real, 8 buttons because of the macros, and the possibilities with those are kind of endless. So like, there's a lot to learn from this game, and like, learning never ever stops. Balance up, yeah. And there's so many quirky things in this game where like interactions won't ever be the same across the cast, and vary vastly between the characters. So like, there's a lot to account for. There's a lot to learn. It's not gonna be like any other 4-button fighter out there. It's very complex. Oh no! Level 3. Oh, brass! You got a brass for extra damage. Rip. Boom. Level trace. We didn't confirm either. Rip. But interesting. Oof. You don't necessarily want to be mashing 2 LP as any. It may be a good button, doesn't mean that you should be mashing it. Rip. Hey, hey. Oh, we stopped blocking. Oh no. Oh, we could have done this without meter. But okay. Yeah, I remember season 1. I felt like season 1 was the best version of the game, even though it was busted out of its mind. But like, how do you take away mechanics like that? Like, left rights aren't as easy as they used to be. Fuzzies don't exactly exist. Like, it's kind of wild. Like, dang, brother. Any tips from that match? I'm not gonna give tips out right now. We're playing the video game. We're sitting down, maxing, relaxing, all cool, gamer. I'll give tips afterwards. If you want to play me later, it's like for sure. That's what I don't understand. Like, it's an anime fighter, right? Like, it comes straight from Marxist, one of the better anime fighting like makers in the industry, aside from like heckin' French bread, right? Like, dang. That sucks. Not unfortunate. Oh, and again. And I missed it. You should not be ending on 10 heavy punch with Fukua. Cause that's -11, whereas Phileas is, you know, -4. Like, that's actually safe-ish. Fukua's is not the HP to do. Twice. Droller being goofy. Rip. That's so weird. Taking away a mix-up? Like, what? Like, every other anime fighter that's like been released in the last like 30 years, 40 years even, is like, when was King of Fighters? Like 85, 80, something like that. Crazy. From all the way back then. Like, come on, man. Goofy cross-up mixes and fuzzies and stuff have been existing for years. Like, why would you take them away? I guess for ease of access to the game, but then it's like, and it's not as complex as a game, really. It's just like, this block string for about 20 minutes and then it's your turn. Like, eh. I don't know. I like season 1. Season 2 was kind of rip. Season 3 kind of brought it back a little bit, but then I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the game anymore. It's like, yeah, they certainly want like more access to for casual players, but it's yeah. Like, I mean, the fact that it's Dragon Ball at all should immediately appeal to the casual players. And if people want to stick around for it, then people should stick around for it. I don't want to play Umbrella. I don't want to play Dahlia. Double. Ugh. A Republican double.
Put on a show. Showtime.
What's up, Jake?
Hi, Gamer.
Hello. It hasn't been exactly 10 minutes, but I figured I'd come on.
That's right, it's A-Train. Oh, I'm just thinking it's Rest. I haven't tried it yet, but that game is absolutely kusoge. Excuse me. Hold on. Too grounded? I feel like that's just kind of the case. Everybody in the game is pretty dang busted, to be honest. Oh, you got a block, Gamer. You got a block.
I'll see a button on my controller for that.
Oh god, I would hope that'd be the case. Yeah, DNF is kusoge. Who are the top 3? Swiftmaster, Crusader. I swear there was someone else. There's a third in that, but like, you basically hold the block string until you get guard broken, and then you win the video game, and that's how it is. So basically, you should never have to be blocking in that game, because if you're blocking, you are actually honestly doing something wrong. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, holding pressure in that game is not fun. It's a game with like full screen buttons and no air block, and that does not feel right.
it's so weird because you see like Uniqueler have those kind of mechanics with full screen buttons, but more balanced. Like, how does that work?
Yeah. I do not like there being zero presence of air block because there's there's Swiftmaster's move where it sucks you in, and not only does it suck you in when he does it, if you're in the air trying to make a jump in approach, he throws it out and you get sucked in and you're locked in the air. So he also gets to pick a starter.
Oh my god. Oh,
like
he
a
just gets to hit you for free. Okay.
It doesn't vacuum you to the ground. So if he reads your jump in by doing like the tornado move that pulls you in, I've definitely been hit where I'll just be stuck in the air and just watch my character get smacked, and I'm like, ah, that sucks.
Yay, no air block. Why is air block such a bad thing? Like,
I understand people hate up backing, but like when in a game like that, up backing isn't an unhealthy thing. This game without up back would be horrible.
oh yeah. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine?
This game where you
every
just have to
rising
hold
button would
down
work.
back. Yes. It'd be so horrible.
Oh my god.
It would be so bad. Now this game's no like comparison, I guess, because it's more of a hyper fighter than anything, but whatever. It's still same thing, team fighter.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. I've not fought Rudy in forever.
We'll have to
I will pick a trio.
Oh, grab me. My vial.
Man, I want to play Val so bad. Until she becomes not blind, though. That will probably not be a possibility. Oh, what is this connection?
Look, rip it.
Oh, we lagged. That's unfortunate.
Don't make me laugh. What? Why would you do that? Just do the combo. Why would you do the reset? Just do the combo. It would honestly do more damage. Rip.
What are we pressing?
It's one full frame of invuln. Did you know that? One full frame.
Ah, we keep rolling back.
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh,
Yes,
man.
no.
Well, I know, yeah. Scalpels, both the air and grounded versions, and so does EKG. Both the air and grounded versions have one frame of invuln. That was, you could consider that a frame perfect reversal super, I guess.
Stopped blocking, and then we started mashing. What? Why'd you roll back into that, bro?
Are you saying you didn't roll back into your future, the future that you wanted?
Nope. Not the future I wanted. The future where Ban got instant overheaded and died.
Oh,
It's
no.
the worst future. It's okay, though. I was about to say, don't put me in spectator. I just got here.
Oh, my friend.
Oh, bye.
Solo Bella.
Oh, eh. Oh no, that's ugly. That without breast is so
Without brasses.
yeah. My solo Vela can do it. I play weird in the scramble sometimes because I'm used to having brass in the scramble, so it's a little different how I play. What do I play? Solo Vela. This is my solo that I feel like is more of a solo. It's being an anchor in a duo has refined him a lot more by himself.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I tried.
And
I
you
wanted to be
whiff
funny.
it.
I wanted to be funny. The funny can work.
It's good.
No grip. I mean, no jump. Oh no, back us to the bush block. Oh, I was too far.
Up, back, okay, rip.
Oh my god! No! There's no way! There's no way. Bro. That's what I get. That's what I get for literally just trying to kill meterless. For the one time, you're on 1 HP! No.
That was so gonna work, brother.
That was
so
a
gonna work.
very good devil horns, if only I didn't have armor. Bruh. There's no way!
Yep.
Your
Are you the
JLK
Dixie?
outspaced it.
Because yes.
I cannot believe that your JLK went over.
I was
didn't know your
waiting
JLK
for
would
the
go over that.
I was waiting for the devil horns to hit, but it didn't hit. So I canceled too early.
It's tragic.
I mean 360 would have worked, but devil horns into Dynamo would have also worked.
Oh, this is Valet Train. That's right. What if I also played Valet Train, except my Val's bad?
Alley train. Ooh.
How do you pick up with H Train as well? Because I know M Train used to do 2 HP. I think it's the same, actually.
It's
Just
yeah, it's the
delayed.
same, just different timing.
Yeah, okay. I will do it then. Right now.
Effects may include nausea
Ay, ay, ay.
and death.
Who will our star be tonight?
Time to heck and have leather headphones. Oof.
I had a hick control and everything.
Fucking love.
Oh no.
Rip.
Ah,
Go,
that's
go, go.
my dad. Oh, no.
No, you're alive.
A lot of damage. A lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but you're alive, yeah. That's why I would have done one more reset. Oh, backdash. Oh, backdash. Oh, backdash. Nice grip.
That's tragic.
Uh-oh. Do we have these?
That's so risky.
Oh, dang! Oh, that was so
that was
risky.
so good.
No. Go. That reached!
Oh, this isn't brass. I'm kidding. That was risky. I was gonna try and
Yeah, when it
punish
gets...
her
Yeah. Oh, rip. Boost
Where'd
level
my
3?
people-
Would have killed? Oh.
Where'd it go?
Where are your level 3?
Ether.
Oh, God.
What?
Wait,
Where's
what?
my block? What is
Hello?
my pad doing?
What is
I will
happening?
preface I'm playing on a pad with a broken part inside of it, so we don't know what
Oh.
exactly is broken about
Oh,
it right now.
God.
We just know it's rattling. So
Oh, no.
if things drop, it might be why.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is dead. Wow.
A fan in my face, so there might be a fan in the
What?
mic. Because I am so hot right now. Apologies.
Alright.
There'll be a fan in the background. Ugh. It's attacking 97, but it feels like 101. It's wild.
Man.
Alright, one more match, and then we're gonna go straight into the event.
See, I would be using my what is it? I would be using my display tablet as my second monitor, but
Alright.
on my trip to my mother's house this weekend, I completely forgot about the cord. So it's just a
Rip.
tablet without a cord right now.
Hey.
So I can't draw, which I'm sad about. But I will be trying to read chat as a preface. I just can't have it open while I play. So. Band neutral with bypass looks fun.
Nice block.
I like that setup. I'm stealing it.
Rip.
One more airstream? Oh, that sucks. Where'd my cat go? Oh, my cat. Ah, you're sweaty. That's so cool.
Rip. Oh no! It got
Wow, the
buffered.
buffer.
Double got buffered. Rip.
That buffer went into the...
That buffer
Wow.
went to the moon.
That was insane. Why did that last so long?
He's confirms. Some type
I'm
of Skullgirl?
glad.
True. Alright, summon
Yeah.
one. Let's make a
That's a
dangle
scuggle
lobby.
moment.
Let's make this. We'll make it 6. 'Cause why not? Someday that'll work in reverse. Someday. Cool beans. Welcome everybody to Skullgirls Get Great. Come here. Sign up to our dangled forum on our Discord. By the way, exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Sign up to that Discord. We'll try to pair you up with opponents of about equal skill using hours as a very crude metric, but it has been working out thus far. And then we give you rest, fight, and play. Let you know where to go next, and hopefully we go up from there. With me, we have Cart. I think Dunce will be joining us in about like 10 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna get this show on the road. Got our beginners match. First up, you're all set. There, cool beans. All right, so up first we got ourselves Lateralus and versus Shinigami. Hopefully y'all are in the Discord. Shinigami is KJ versus the world, if I remember correctly, from the dangle thing. KJ, not that KJ, but Lateralus. That is it. Yeah, that's right. Cool. Here is the lobby link for this. Bunk, please join our Discord. I see you. Please join. By the way, you forgot this was today. Rip. Can't
That
believe
sucks.
this. There was beginner bracket stuff. Yeah, there was.
Mhm.
So please join that link. We're playing on beta today, by the way. Playing on beta. Dahlia is a valid character, although incomplete.
There are pointers on Dahlia that simply cannot be given yet.
Indeed.
But
As
you choose to
soon as
play
we get
Dahlia.
there, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see.
Open up. Maybe next week. Probably next week. Yeah. Let's see. Next week. What is the day? Yeah, next week. Oh, next week is going to be lab stream. That'll be a thing.
Oh yeah, lab stream. We haven't had one of those in a minute.
In a hot second because of heckin' combo breaker.
Oh yeah. CB happened and yeah.
Threw everything out of whack. Like, okay.
Yeah. All right, let me read this. Do we have a question in the lab?
It's failing to
chat?
join? That's hyper strange. Let's see.
That's right.
Is it the wrong link? Click on that link one more time. Might have just like not copied the link for whatever reason.
It does do that sometimes.
Well, if you try to join while you're in retail, it should say like version mismatch. So you should we should see them pop in here. But, like, never played the beta. It's not recognizing your controller. It should. I mean, it's not that different from retail. Like, it should recognize your controller. That's weird. What are you playing on is the question.
It should. That might be a bug going around right now, but I doubt it. Press the up there on the keyboard.
A dragon stick? No, it should be recognized. Yeah, it should actually show up as a Quanba. Quanba.
Yeah, it should. Does tend to work.
Might have to like re-recognize, like use your keyboard to move things around, and then try to select it in the control menu in the settings.
That's what I had to do when I got my stick.
Yeah, my Quanba crystal gets recognized, so I'd imagine it should work.
Very iffy sometimes, I guess. Because mine was weird too, like that. Mine had to be recognized by the game after being on keyboard.
Yeah, you might have to enable Steam to allow the controller again. True. Steam settings with controllers is very wonky. It supports all controllers except for Smashbox that I know of right now. Like Smashbox, box controller, everything else should be like okay.
It's an amazing library of like support. It's just sometimes it just doesn't want to work.
Yeah. Also make sure that Steam input is working.
That too, yeah. Let's see. What are our matchups this week?
The Whoring Fighter Octagon? That's pretty cool. Nice. I myself have a DeKill beginner. What do they call this thing again? I forgot what they call this thing. What do they call this thing? Empress? That's what it was. That's what it is. A DeKill beginner Empress. I got the star sticker from Sage themselves.
I did not walk up to Sage and ask. I literally had one. I was talking to like Ruby and Katsu about it at CB. I'm like, I'm gonna walk up to Sage. I'm gonna get a sticker. And then I sat down and played friendlies and forgot. And I was leaving, and I'm like, wait, I didn't get a sticker.
Like, dude, there was one underneath Dry's foot, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's so
that
sad.
exact emote I have on my Empress. It's pretty goated, to be honest. Like,
I should have gotten two. One for each side of the pad.
Right? Like
Just
that.
like, yeah, where you hold it. Oh, that'd be funny. Oh man, missed opportunity. I'll just print some myself. One of these days.
I'm so glad he just rolled up with just like he just digs into his bag and it's a huge roll of DeKill beginner. Like,
oh god, that was something.
Oh, so good. Welcome. Doing all right. Chilling. Waiting for our gamer to get in here, hopefully, and make it.
Hopefully, controller stops having issues.
The controller issues are not great. Version mismatch. Remember that we're on beta. We're on the beta. Whenever you heckin' boot up your game from Steam, the Steam library, select beta. Or you could also go into the Skullgirls menu, go into the dangled settings. All the way at the bottom should be switch to beta.
I believe there's also a launch option for it, right? I don't remember the one. I do know there is one. I'd have to look into that.
Yeah, you might have to switch to beta. It doesn't automatically go to beta. You gotta open a game and then switch to beta. Or launch from the Steam library. Hot chicken. A burgers. To be honest, a roast beef sandwich. Pretty OD.
That's weird. It shouldn't be sending you. It shouldn't be opening the retail version if you have the beta open. If that's
Oh no,
the
it does
case,
that. It definitely does that to me. Like,
it does.
If it's a beta code, it'll still launch me in retail for whatever reason. It remembers whatever like you opened last when you like to the menu.
Oh, okay. I thought they meant they had like the whole game open already in beta, and it was launching a second instance of it. That's what I thought they meant. Never mind. Yeah, no. If the game is launching, the game will always launch on retail when you click the link, even if it's the beta lobby. The launch options should be documented somewhere. There is one to make it always beta when there's a beta available.
There is. I forgot it because I took it out. Like,
but yeah, like some
version
people prefer
mismatch.
retail, so it's like at that point it's like I just pick. It's
Dude, some pho would be pretty good too. Pho is pretty good.
that would be nice.
Ramen, yo. Oh, some miso ramen. Pretty dang good.
That's nice. You opened it through Steam. Interesting.
Open it through Steam. It should give you a selection for the beta.
You should get it all Tenterment. I think that's the solution. You get it all.
I mean, it's something nearby. Rip. You look at Jones.
What's up, Alex?
What up? What up, gamer? And for other gamer to try and get in here, this man's is just like can't get into the beta. Like you should have the beta.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I mean, yeah, the thing I do is I just join lobbies and then go to settings and change. But sometimes
Yeah.
it's nice enough to just auto put you in the lobby you tried to join first time once you change. This time it did, which was weird, but
Yeah, the in-game switch option is very convenient.
We get our gamer here. I believe. But version
my
mismatch.
We are getting.
Get you in the beta. If it doesn't say beta at the top, you're still in retail.
If it's still happening, restarting Steam could also be an option, like directly through
Oh,
Task
so
Manager.
true.
Like when Steam starts bugging like this, I just close Steam entirely. Like, I just Task Manager and find it, and I right click it and I kill it. And then I open it again. Tends to help.
Steam Web Helper or whatever is actually really acting up for me and taking up like 10% of my CPU.
I
That's
remember it did that to me.
wild. What in the world?
I don't know why.
I've never had Steam do that to me, Jabes.
The Steam client Web Helper. I was like, this is great.
That is one thing I hate about running all the launchers on my computer, because I own like, because you have like Overwatch and like, because I play Overwatch, I play League sometimes, like, etc. So you have like a Blizzard launcher, a Riot launcher, a Steam launch, and it's like, or an Epic launcher,
I mean,
and it's like
do
they
you
run
just
on so
leave-
many instances. No,
Do you leave Battle.net open?
no. It's just like it's just annoying that you have to run so many things on different instances.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
it's just a pet peeve of mine.
I always close Riot's launcher, especially because it's so poorly optimized. That thing actually, if I'm on a certain screen, will take up like 30+% of my CPU as a client.
That is
Yeah.
ridiculous. What in the world?
Something with how they made the current event that's going on, the main page just tanks my PC.
For
version
some reason, the main
mismatch.
shop page. For some reason, the main shop page always does that. Like to me too, is like
That's
the main
crazy.
shop page will always just tank resources.
My SG puts. There we go. Working out of nowhere.
Burn, you are trying to kill Tenterment.
Started seeing the link still force open. Yes, you still have to change to beta in the settings. So that's okay if it opens to retail. You just change in game to beta.
And you can also launch in beta, then click the link, alt tab it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real
can-
quick demonstration. Help and options. Right down at the bottom. Switch to retail or beta.
You can, if you care enough, in your launch options, set it so you default open in beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which most events right now, if I remember correctly, are on beta.
They've realized. Oh yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Ah, quick demonstration helps all.
Yeah, it does.
All right, we're ready to go. Huzzah! No worries. It's all good. All right, whenever you want, whenever you're ready, hit that ready button. These matches going. Flat 3, by the way. Flat 3. Doesn't matter who wins or loses.
This is intermediate, right?
This is beginner.
Beginner?
Your buttons are mixed up? Rip. Back to the settings. No, it's all good. Happens.
Don't worry.
It happens. Usually when I boot up, like I play on like 3 different controllers right now, so like usually I forget. So then I'm like boot it up, I'm just like, oh god, I have to reset everything again.
Be me. And my controller doesn't work on whatever the Steam Deck, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
What's the Steam
that
console?
I can't believe. You know what happened though? Like as soon as I got back home, plugged in my Empress into Steam Deck, worked just fine.
I'm upset.
Just like, come on, man.
Apparently, my controller is having problems with its USB, like it did a few months ago. It's the USB is just faulty. So I've ordered a 3-pack. Again.
A 3-pack of cable.
Yes, because I'm literally so tired of my USBs breaking that I need like 3 years of stockpile. I'm like, I'm done. 1 for a year.
Oh my
I'm done.
god.
You got 2 trios.
I can't believe that.
Nice.
Let's see. Ooh, JHP in the round start? No, looks like what I think I would do. Ooh.
Oh no.
So for both players, we're committing heavily to the full block string, even though we're whiffing. You don't necessarily want to commit to all the block strings. You really want to really just go for like, you're gonna do crouch lights or just lights into mediums, you know, and then kind of make that safe with the special. But like extending yourself any further actually leads you to getting punished pretty hard. Oh no, we pressed the button on the crescent.
Oh, we dropped.
Patience. Oh, that worked well.
All right.
Oh, we dropped it. Oh,
Oh
what?
no.
Yeah. Well, that was an interaction. Okay.
That was.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
Oh, he
Oh,
got
we hit the
tapped,
go.
he got tapped.
We hit the Goku. It's fine. Oh, that's
Right,
neutral.
nice,
That's
nice,
great.
nice.
Oh, we almost hit the confirm. Hey. Oh, we dropped it. Oh, we dropped the bomb.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, roll back. Oh, you can't use MGR in the corner. That actually does not work on many characters except for like Big Band in the corner, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, you have to backdash for it.
The final?
You can flick those as well. Right there, you actually would have gotten bopped over because the Annie was doing JMP.
Nice low. We canceled into a lock and mode, but a little bit of a combo consistency. We need to get our under a belt. We dropped it. It should have been a punish. Yep. Most heavy moves on block are actually very unsafe, except for like a few exceptions, like Filio, which is like safe-ish.
Yeah. Oh my.
Nice shot. Good old gun.
Wait.
The horizontal DP. Oh no, we dropped it!
We skipped our medium. Oh no.
Level 3.
You might not have a route for it currently, but I would recommend maybe just going into monster instead and trying to combo afterwards.
Yeah, it's good practice. The timing, the pickup timing can get a little weird starting out, so it's always good to practice.
Oh, we didn't tech.
Oh no!
It's an overhead.
Bonk.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
give him
backdash
6.
gun.
He's got a
The
gun.
bot confirms.
Yeah.
You love to see
One
it.
thing I'm definitely noticing Lateralus could definitely use a little bit more is push block. They're kind of just sitting there holding all the block strings. It's a very good tool to start getting used to using, just getting people off of you.
It's very
How does
good.
one input push block done?
You hit 2 push buttons, punch buttons.
All right, Duds. All right.
You hit the push button.
You hit the
push
push
buttons.
buttons. They're so soft. Just press it.
Yep. Any combination of 2 of the 3 punch buttons will work. Very similar to how you would input supers with punch buttons.
Oh, sweet. One second. We didn't block. Oh no. That's a reset. Do it one more time.
Start again.
We committed. We committed all the way. You don't want. You don't
Yeah.
necessarily want to commit all the way there, especially at higher levels, because you'll end up getting hard punished for trying to do all those strings. Thanks so much for follow, Preach. The Skelebones.
If you are at max range of the stand heavy punch, you can do HDP and a lot of characters cannot punish.
True. Yeah.
But if you do all 3 hits like you just did, you're asking to get slapped around.
Yeah, it's extremely punishable at that point.
We got throw confirms though, actually.
Yeah, we seem pretty sound with our routes, like relative.
Yeah. Relatively, they're kind of like there.
Do we have a DHC route? No. Okay.
Ooh, JHP.
Grind you in the dirt.
Yeah. Leaving on the
Oh,
light.
it's-
Yeah, leaving on the light or ending your string early into an L spiral is good.
Yeah. A spiral
Light
is one of the
still
better.
punishable at range, right?
Which one?
Nice push.
Just L caught. It's
Okay.
minus 8 or 9, right?
Yeah, it's -9, but that's like frame trap territory. That's not the worst thing to end on.
Yeah, committing
Yeah,
all
well-
the way through the
Woo!
heavy, especially every single hit of the heavy, is very risky.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a point in that match you went for 5 HP times 2 and then did L spiral, and that's probably what you're gonna want to do if you're committing to heavy. Because at that point they're not getting hit by it.
Or you can call your assist. Cover
That's-
yourself that way.
Yeah.
Wait,
Kind of the better string for Eliza. You want to do 2 LK into 2 MP because that's as good as an L spiral.
in general, 2MP is just a better button than 2MK and
Yeah.
everything. So, although a lot of combos on the wiki, I think, still list 2 medium kick, I would recommend you use 2
Yeah.
medium punch instead.
I'm fairly certain a lot of like the original BMBs still use 2 MK.
And I know
Yeah,
it's a hard habit to break, but
Yeah.
if you can, let's start trying to think about that as your hit confirm stream. Oh wow,
That's-
that was a good
Oh.
punch.
So in this
That
case,
was-
actually doing 5 HP like that is actually a really good poking tool. It gives
Yep.
you so much spacing, and you can just cancel into a caught.
Down where you belong.
Yeah, max range, it can be incredibly solid.
Time for the reset. Good push block. Push block a little more though. A little more.
Yeah, we can PB this out. Oh, nice.
Good punish.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
we lag.
Hey.
for both of you, especially if you're not comfortable with like the frame data and knowing exactly what is punishable, if people just go through all their buttons and then into a special and then go back into like all their buttons again, if you're not comfortable dealing with that, the easiest way to deal with it is to push block them out, because all of a sudden their buttons are whiffing and you actually get to play the game again. Yep, like that. There's nothing Eliza could have done after that push block that would have followed that.
Yep. And certain characters stick to your block better than others, but that's just more of a late experience thing. It's generally a good idea to PB.
Okay, this Eliza has
Whoa.
a mid-screen route, a
DC.
close corner route, and a throw conversion.
Yeah, that's like not bad actually.
This Eliza is definitely getting there.
Yeah.
See what
Definitely
you-
just gotta...
Definitely.
A 2MK.
Ooh. Okay, reset.
Schmick.
That's grip.
Nice schmicks again. Oh, we
no
missed our
confirm.
dash.
We didn't get our dash.
2MP, that is not something pressing on wake up as
Ooh,
well.
you don't want to be pressing a lock and load either like that. Oh, Schmixture.
If you want to press an
Strange.
LNL, press H or M. M is a check. Oh,
H or M gun there.
Oh my god, the same brain cell.
we both did our hit confirms. Mine was just better.
Oh, nice. That was good.
A.
Oh, well. If we did Singer, we actually would have gotten conversion. Or, heckin' Pillar.
Yeah.
That's confirmed.
But don't expect you to know DHE specific stuff yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, y'all are actually looking relatively
like a-
comfortable for beginners.
Yeah, it was actually like a decent showing.
Yeah.
Like, we're on our way, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Oh.
shoot him!
No.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
3 games.
Alright, well, we'll
4
let it do
flat
that.
games.
That's fine. We'll just remake the lobby while they go at it. But yeah.
But yeah.
By the way, would you do 3 flat games means no matter who wins or loses, it's just 3 games, and then we give you advice. Just letting you know. But yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. I tried to join as the other one was
Oh, rip.
leaving and my
Oh,
game
no.
just.
Your game poofed? Oh no.
But to what kind of close out last thing, we definitely saw y'all know routes, they just weren't quite consistent. Y'all were starting to go for resets you knew you couldn't kill, and so those are the things we're definitely starting to look for as you're getting into an intermediate play. And honestly, I think y'all are pretty close. Main things to work on are push blocking a little bit more, just getting people off you, giving yourself space to breathe, working on combo consistency, and trying to work on ending your block strings on mediums so you don't put yourself at risk. Those are the major things I would want to say. And then just keep playing the game, keep enjoying the game.
True.
You're gonna get better.
Well,
Really
on your
sound like-
way. That was pretty good, if anything. Like, if you feel like signing up for intermediate, like, next time, I would actually greatly encourage it.
Yeah.
Alright, remember that? We'll just go straight into the intermediates, because that's just the one and done.
Alrighty.
So we got Badger versus Tenterment. I saw some Tenterment play earlier.
Do we have
Hunt
any?
here?
Do we have any advanced tests this week, JP? Or
If we have events this week, don't. It's just Tay again, if he wants to go at it. Like,
okay.
I think so far. Who's this? Oh yeah, Mark Fafnir wanted to do it. I don't know if they still want to do it. So I guess Mark Fafnir, Tay.
Alright.
Yeah. Let me ping those gamers.
Gotcha.
Yep, your turn up. Got Ent versus at Le Badger.
I haven't seen Badger playoffs. This is gonna be fun to watch.
Been a little bit. It's been a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. I believe they play trio though.
Okay.
The video is
Confused.
like
That's okay.
all this UR cart.
Right? So Tent's been getting some decent play lately, actually improving pretty hard. Like
He-
playing the A-Train stuff. Got some schmixies under the belt like that. That's pretty good. I have that in my vault. I've done those kind of shenanigans before. Nice block. A. Well,
Oh, nice.
definitely have to respect it. Yep, that's a schmixie. It's just pressure right there. Have to deal with that. Oh, we didn't tech.
Oh my god.
They also kind of have heavy reliance on the counter hit thing here. The counter running thing. Oh no.
I have seen them do counter super a lot in the times I've watched them.
You don't necessarily want to rely on that. Whoa!
That was
Already.
tragic. We got
That's
counter
confirmed. All G. Say it as loud and proud as you can. Hey, bam.
hit.
You're
Vector,
dead.
nice.
Nice. You confirmed bobble up. Good
Oh, what a parry.
parry, but dang.
There
that
was
hit-
another layer.
That was a fuzzy. Oh, we did block. A.
Schmix?
Oh, schmixture. There it
They
is.
never
From
expect it.
the top rope.
But,
We're doing it again?
no?
Nope.
Oh, interesting. I think we wanted to go for burst plate. They didn't work out though.
Yep.
Even just get hit. Schmixture.
And that is
we needed
that.
to reset here.
Oh, well, no. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Boosh. I would not spend the bar here, personally.
yeah, I would have taken the
I
hard
guess-
knockdown from
Uh-oh.
Brass.
Now this would be a level 3 situation. Oh, not necessary. Almost. Never mind. Well, crap. It's all lost. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
when you want to hit beat on both characters and they're light or just tiny, you want to delay beat. Doing instant beat there will get you to hit the bigger character first. So you want to delay it as much as you can. Or the better thing to go in there off 5 HK if you know you're killing both is just doing brass SSJ, especially when you have 3 bar.
That's what
it
I
does
would've
give
done,
up
just
positioning.
Brass.
Yeah, but it gives up positioning, but it's a lot more consistent. Beat can be very whack on different weight characters and different sizes.
Band can hold that.
Something
Breaks
for
so many people's combos.
It really does. Yeah.
I go with top of
We won't
wire
even talk
he
about
is.
his air hurt stun. How his air hit stun hurt box is like his legs disappear for some reason. We won't even talk about that.
It's just on his torso? Bruh.
It's weird. It's like the bottom part of his trench coat's clipped off.
Snip,
Very
snip.
weird. It's very weird.
Showtime. A 4GLP, not exactly an approach I'm doing with Valentine.
Yeah. A lot of jumping in general.
Okay, jab reset, take throw, yeah.
Should be
We're out of
oh.
Dizzy, what do we do?
Nice.
Oh,
what?
line. See, yeah,
Oh.
that's the habitual thing that they do. Like, so when the, oh my god. So when they get the hit, or like the burst, like they go straight into the heckin' reversals over there.
I see.
But when it's like
Yeah.
you're actually doing less damage because of the counter hit. It would be 50 instead of 100 if you do a heavy counter hit.
Pretty much, yeah.
My god, that vile damage.
Mr. Krabs! Nice push block.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh, we're pressing too many buttons, overextending. Oh,
Wow.
nice. Oh my gosh, they just stood there.
Can Ombi jump cancel the first hit of a crouch heavy punch?
The first hit of jumping
Yeah.
punch?
What did
I
I
don't
know
think
of?
so.
It's actually something I don't know. Fairly sure she can.
Oh, that was actually optimal. Nice. No, you could have just killed them. What are you doing? That doesn't work.
we wanted-
Too
we wanted the
late.
tips.
Too
We wanted the
late.
tips. That sucks.
They were too late.
Yeah.
Oh, you also just could have killed them too.
Oh, we could have killed them there too. No. Oh, raw tag. Oh, we could have 2 MK'd and caught her. That was like a very quick time.
I should not be calling.
So-
You should not be calling this
Yep.
assist. What?
Please snap. Badger,
Yeah,
please.
we need to snap on this touch.
Yeah. Whenever you see a bleeding character that's like pretty low health like that, honestly, get the hit on the point, and then just snap into the to the second character. And then
It
you
was
remove
at
all the
low
red
enough
health.
it was at low enough health at the first hit where you genuinely could have snapped, gotten either just a projectile on the screen or to the corner and done H spiral and chip them out to death.
Oh no.
Yeah. Level 5?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we dropped it
Nope.
at level 5.
We dropped it. We dropped it all the way.
That's classic.
Well, hey. Bam, 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 bam. Sure.
I respect it, just killing.
Yeah.
We have 2 bar, so Val's at 2 touch.
Sal's 1 touch now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was low. You had the hit. You didn't believe.
Yeah, this is a clean hit. We're
Make
building
sure-
through here.
Well,
You're ending your combo. Okay, you have enough time. Yeah.
level 3. Yeah, we go.
Nice. Good stuff ending your
Oosh,
combo.
and they're
Yep.
not dead.
Oh,
And they
What
died.
guy
They
did
didn't
that?
block.
So-
They didn't
on.
block.
A small optimization for Eliza routes. In the corner, you can still do all 3 hits of stand heavy punch, then delay the H spiral so it catches them as they're falling back down, and that would have actually killed.
That would have
Just
killed
a
for
small
sure.
little tidbit that might help you to know. If you don't have a like actual corner specific route, just knowing you can eke out a little more damage, always a good thing.
Yeah, that's always useful.
Yeah.
Also, as much as I hate doing it, ironing out big bands level 5 will win you games. I don't do it. But ironing out the input is very helpful.
There, yeah.
It's an awkward input to get. Like the buffer is deceptively large, but it's just a weird input. So
Time for your physical.
it's just something that could mean a
Gotcha.
tournament loss or a tournament
Wow.
win.
Heavy counter hit. We didn't commit all the way though.
We do get the reset though.
Good
Pressuring
patience.
with lifters.
Bad put fuck. Oh no.
Counter
We tried to
hit.
grip.
Yeah, they were trying to throw tag.
Nice.
Good land
low.
again, well.
That was good.
Almost.
Alliance is too tall.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
We do it again.
Every opportunity.
This is a lot of damage though.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it's
what?
a
wrong
character.
character.
I think, yeah, wrong character.
This is unfortunate.
Right idea, unfortunate misexecution.
They
I
didn't attack.
honestly. Oh, did they not have OTG?
No, they didn't.
So,
Wait, what?
oh wait, we could have just.
We could have just straight up killed.
Yeah, if you could have killed the point character. Because you can still snap a corpse.
Well, you didn't have the bar. That's the thing.
Well, it doesn't have the bar because they just snap.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying they wouldn't have had the bar to snap the corpse because they only had 1 bar when they snapped instead of killing it. Oh, you mean finish the route? I'm stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just finish the route and that's
Sorry,
it.
I thought you meant spin meter, finish the route,
Yeah.
then snap. And I was like, wait,
Because
no.
she can't snap corpses after she spends meter.
Yeah.
Oh, so 2 okay, no.
No, yeah, snapping
we dropped
corpse
the
is
bar.
extremely useful.
Yeah.
It also gives you a faster incoming.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Makes
So
them have to
the
get.
thing about snapping corpses is they still have to be airborne. So you have to have either killed them in the air or killed them with a launcher. Or does killing them with a launcher work? I don't remember.
Move properties are
Oh.
very weird with it.
Yeah, killing with launcher, killing the air, or if your move causes bounce, you can do that too.
Okay, yeah. And then as long as you snap them before they hit the ground, it works the same way like OTG works with a double snap. You will get them out. And so
Yeah.
kind of knowing your ways to kill them while keeping the corpse snappable is kind of something to start looking at. It's not like super important, but just again another thing to have in your mind that can help you win scenarios like that.
Mhm.
I would say of the matches we've seen, I feel like there were more drops in this one. It's just combo consistency. Going to the lab, practice your combos a little bit, and then taking it into the practicals.
But then the one thing I also wanted to say about routing was y'all need to figure out when you're resetting, and I'm not going to tell you go like make an entire set play because that's a lot of work. It's not necessary. you can if you want to, but just starting to like actively think about judging Undizzy, judging the resources you have left, and saying, can I kill? Or even if I can kill, do I want to kill or do I want to save the meter for the next character? Because y'all definitely did resets when you could have killed, or you went into routes that used up way too much Undizzy before you went into a reset, and then you didn't give yourself enough Undizzy left over to reset them again, which you needed to kill them. And so just starting to keep in mind, there are points and times where early resets are a lot more helpful, or knowing what route you have after the reset. So the main example was the Valentine, where she did a launcher and then she did a heavy into 2 specials because that's her air string, and then all of a sudden that consumes what, like 100 plus on Disney.
Basically,
Yeah.
And then you had no time to do anything because you had no Indizzy to set up a reset, no Indizzy to even catch them on the ground, etc. So just trying to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Definitely recommend, like, in case it's not known already, to go along with what Dunce is saying, like, learning on Dizzy numbers and values on what moves get what. It's not, some people, like, I definitely, when I was getting into this game, was like, it was made out to me that it was more complicated than it is. It's definitely, like, you know, more of, like, specials add 20, heavies add 30, you know, mediums add 20, whatever, right? So, like, lights add 15. And, like, there's some exceptions with, like, Rekkas, like, multi-hit sequences, but it's not super common. So learning that also helps a lot with the placing your resets. You can be like, okay, I can do a 2 LK, 2 HP here, and then reset them in the air, or reset them when they hit the ground after I do my air string. Like, that type of thing. It's very good to know that type of thing. Because it'll just go along really well with knowing your where you want to place your reset for what reason. Yeah, other than that, y'all basically said what I wanted to say, so. Y'all hit it very accurately. It's almost like y'all are good at this game or something.
Also, we didn't really see y'all go for many burst baits. It's a very good tool.
Pretty nice. Well, it's like Tent went for the 1, but then they autopiloted into the
Yep.
Counter super, yeah.
Counter super, so then it was just like,
Drops, drops happen, stream nerfs happen. Don't feel super bad about it. Just keep playing, keep practicing. You'll grind out the kinks.
It'll take time.
You'll eventually get it consistent.
Yeah.
So we have Agent 5 versus Hiroki, but Hiroki's not in this Discord. Luckily, they left behind a dang old Steam community link they can click on. By the way, very important, if we can't find you, even if you're in the Discord, maybe offline, and then I'll have to be like, where you at? I checked the forum and there's no link. Bruh.
Where you at?
There ain't no link for Steam community? You ain't playing today. Please leave your link, just in case. So let's see here. See if I can mention this gamer here. Oh, I have a new comment. My profile. Wait, my game. What?
Sorry, it's me talking about how you're a cheater and lag switch all the time. Unfortunate.
I miss the days of those comments. Those were great.
I've only ever had one on my profile. I'm surprised because I'll go on QM, kill somebody with Bella Band, and I'm like, all right, here comes the Steam comment. Here it comes. Where is it? It's like, wait. It never
had so many people mad at me. It's kind of insane. I have like 6 pages of salt. Like,
oh my god, that's horrible.
it's people take this game a little too seriously sometimes.
To put like an addendum to the Undizzy management thing, it's like knowing the numbers is nice, and it's a lot more helpful for actually routing and making set play. But I definitely just, when I'm playing the game and I don't have set play, I kind of just freeform. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I kind of just look at Indizzy and go, okay, I have X much left, and I know this route takes up X much. And so it's just kind of, the more you use certain specific routes, the more you get a feel for how much Indizzy they'll take up. And then you kind of go, okay, this will work here. And it's not a big brain like I have a ruler on my screen measuring it to figure out
Yeah.
how much Indizzy I have left in the center. You just sort of get a feel for it.
Alright, sent them a friend request. Let's see if they become my friend. And if not, then we're gonna turn it into an open lobby. We'll give it like 2 minutes or something like that.
Gotcha.
Meantime, how y'all been doing?
Pretty good.
Doing
Just
pretty
chilling.
alright. Yeah, the cat
vibing.
game is really good.
Stray.
Yes, it's
Yep.
beautiful.
I had a friend start it, and I watched them play it for like an hour, and I'm like, I'm not watching this anymore. I need to play it myself. I haven't bought it yet, but I know I'm gonna break and buy it at some point soon.
My friend bought it 2 days ago, beat it overnight, and is now currently 100%ing it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't speedrun in a while, but I saw the game. I'm like, depending on how linear this is, I might enjoy speedrunning it.
I love speedrunning
It's
games.
pretty. There's like puzzle aspects, but it's like for the
Yeah.
most part you're kind of guided pretty much.
Yep.
I definitely.
But
just need to-
I'm also curious because it's definitely a smaller game. How bugged it's gonna be.
True.
That is true.
Before I played Skullgirls, I speedran Grease, the like watercolor game,
Oh, nice.
and it was actually like pretty solidly coded. There wasn't that much scuff, but there's some really interesting things you can do, even without completely breaking the game. But I mean, even just movement-based speedrun, because that's what Grease ended up being. It's like, yeah, you have a couple of tricks that do end up saving you
Man.
like 10 seconds, but
Oh.
the major time loss is just tiny optimizations like everywhere in the run.
Of
It's
course.
like, did you cut this corner right? Did you cut this corner right?
No, I didn't. I lost my half a second. Rip.
I kind of want to start speedrunning again, but the runs are just under an hour and a half, and it's so much time.
That's a lot of time, yeah. I've been playing modded Terraria this last week, and so I picked up Calamity mod,
Yep.
and I said, okay, I'm gonna progress. And here I am 7 days later, and I've beaten Moonlord, and I'm like, oh, okay. But the funny thing is, so Steam runs a Tmod loader on 2 instances now, so it boots Terraria and then boots Tmod. So it's booting 2 games. So my Steam hours in the last 2 weeks say 230.
Oh my god.
Like
Jeez.
my because it's playing 2 games at once basically. So my actual
Yeah.
Steam hours are closer to like 115, which is still a lot. But that's normally because I leave SG on. So like it's stacked. So like 2/3 of the last 2 weeks, according to Steam, have been spent on a game.
That's...
I'm like, this isn't right.
oh my god. All right, I don't think a gamer is here. They are
Yeah.
online in Steam, but they're not like around, I guess. So this is an open lobby. If anybody who's been an intermediate player would like to join in, hop it in here. Get Twitch chat. The first call, first come, first serve. Playing against this man's 3 matches would be cool. I've been playing Forgive Me Father lately. That game's a trip. It's like a blast from the past with the Doom feels.
Yeah, I dumped a ton of time into Astroneer over the past week. That game got me good. It's just another
Ruby.
StarCraft game. And what's it called? Ferrari has been tempting me because everyone else has been playing it, so I'm like, I might do a spear only master run because I'm a sadist.
Wow, you are wow.
But other than that, I've been playing a bit of Albion again, and playing Albion also makes me want to play Realm of the Mad God because they're 2 old MMOs, but I honestly love them. They're so good. Astroneer just had a relatively large update, actually. It went on sale, and so that's how I found it.
Okay.
Oh, a lot has changed back then. A lot. I might try and 100% the Steam achievements. We will see.
Anyone? Anyone want to play this man's? Anybody?
Join the lobby.
Join this lobby. Somebody. Anybody.
Do we have another open lobby we could fill? Like, pair them up? Oh, no, we don't.
No, we do not. Well, I guess no,
Actually-
we don't, because Professor wants to
No.
play me.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh,
Realm of the Mad God is such a good game, especially after I forget the name of the new company that acquired it. That wasn't just a complete like just pay for stuff and we'll give you content. It's so good. They actually
Being the
give you
enemy role.
like
Whoop.
free stuff.
with your crusty double, get in here with your crusty double then.
I solo double right now.
The solo double right now.
Solo double.
Wait, you pinged intermediate, not looking for games?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was on purpose.
I see.
Is it intermediate? Yes, it is.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, 5 Mario, literally no. You're not getting in here with your garbo Wi-Fi, to be honest.
I haven't played in a while. If they added even more content for the last time I played Realm of the Mad God was around the time they redid DDocs,
True.
which God, that was
Oh.
a word.
Hello, hello.
Sorry, friend.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
No. Oh, no.
What?
Oh,
We will
my
not entertain this man's here.
Oh, Mario.
God.
Not with your Wi-Fi, bro. On this heckin' thing? No. Honestly, no. Ted was saying they would do it again. I've been here. I remade the lobby. Here's the lobby link. I want this to be for real, not with awful Wi-Fi. Where's the Baghdad?
Hello, I'm here.
Doc.
Wait, I'm so
Hello, Doc. What?
open
What?
lobby is causing chaos.
Oh God.
Bro, what
Hi,
is
dog.
happening?
Cart, are you okay?
I'm so
Are you
If Doc
good,
wants
Cart?
to play,
Cart?
Doc can play.
I'm
I
good,
can
I'm
get outta
joking.
here.
All right.
I don't know what's happening.
We just gotta wait for our agent person. 'Cause then,
Yeah. I'll be right.
Oh my god.
Man. Doc wants to play, sure.
Did he say something in stream, or did he just jump in there out of the nowhere?
Doc just jumped in out of nowhere.
Hilarious. I love you, Doc.
I guess
Never
I
change.
guess you're just watching though. Doc is lurking.
He's stalking. More like it.
He's just in the chat, bro.
Aw, I love you too, Doc.
Better Doc than
Grandpa.
012 Mario.
Oh, 12. Yo.
Are we just gonna go up by increments of 6 every time we talk about him?
Yes.
018 Mario.
I'm done.
Oh man, go straight forward. L George immediately. Does Doc remember how to get past this?
Alright, we have a. This is improvement from last time. You have a zoning pattern. That is pretty
Oh,
solid.
whoa!
Oh,
PPTC, JLP, nice. Hey. Oosh. Hey. Oh, okay.
Knockdown.
Go straight into hard knockdown. Safe jumped. Hey. Rip. Wait him jump. Gotta jump that gamer. Beowulf?
Straight up. I
Beowulf?
swear I hear. Oh, that's
Full bleed. Are you currently typing to me as I'm doing a stream? Full bleed.
Could be a dead band.
I love my character. Your character that's sometimes very blind.
Oh!
PBGC stand light.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't block.
Yeah, we were both.
Ga.
Spike.
It's a
This
Smith.
is just also a dead character.
Wait, what?
Oh, never mind. I lied.
Doc? Wait, what? We didn't
Now we're
block.
dead, I guess.
Hey. Hey. Ga. We didn't get our EX move. Man, unfortunate. Down to Peacock solo. Okay. Oh, rip. We tried to punch move. That's unfortunate.
All right, so my only advice to Doc is to stop playing Beowulf. Agent 5, you tried. Beowulf did his thing. He's top tier privilege, by the way, if you're still in chat, Ruby.
Peacock, the most privileged. It's DC
there was a
Palatine, yeah.
change.
I feel like Agent 5 got started pretty well, but then like as soon as they got hit, it just kind of devolved, unfortunately. So it's like, oof, kind of stopped blocking. Finally, someone recognizes the skin.
It's time. It's Beowulf time.
Wait, it's not Batman.
Battle is all in line. Action.
Oh, knuckle.
We gotta shoot the assist and prevent it from coming out.
120
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, we get the full
this
screen
is gonna happen and Bayo gets in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot
Nice
easier
block.
if you're able to nullify most of Beowulf's assists. We didn't block.
Which band is this already? Is it brass?
They're done.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Another thing you
Oh.
can do if you're not able to consistently deal with the Annie being called is
Oh,
instead of trying to react to it with a special of your own, counter call. So every time you see the Annie come on screen, you call your brass assist and just hit the Annie.
Yeah. Brass will beat Knuckle 9-1 a lot of the time and make your job at zoning a lot easier.
Green power.
I wouldn't spend the bar. Spending the bar right here was very unnecessary.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
that medium
Oh
punch
my.
is for Annie kind of a better confirm than trying to do 2 LP, because it's a more of a upward hitbox for 2 LP. You want something more horizontally for you to pick up with.
That stray brass was.
Grippy.
Oh my god, what a grab!
Not the entire Blitzer animation is a hitbox. It's actually just a
What is
square
it?
right around Beowulf.
No.
So, Agent 5 is. You're doing a lot of really high commitment options, which every once in a while is not a bad thing to go to.
Yep.
Forcing people to respect it makes them take longer to get in. But if they can consistently expect you to do something that is incredibly unsafe on block, they know they can just play patient and wait for you to make the mistake.
Yeah.
And then
Like-
you explode.
Oh.
You're not
oh,
blocking?
we're
What?
I think we
Nope.
tried to jump forward afterwards. It seems like one of our habits on offense was to do jump back, jump forward. So it was probably just a forward jump you could do.
Crazy.
Now, I will say that raw brass would have chipped if you went into SSJ scalpels because you did have the beater. Like, it was high commitment, but right there, I think letting just the brass rock and hitting the assist was very, was like not a very good reward for your level of risk.
There was the raw tag, there were at least 2 raw brasses,
Yeah.
etc. It's
Because, like, the third raw brass would have done something for you, but by that point, you've made yourself predictable, and you're asking to get ACH for it.
For the follow, preach.
also
So definitely.
there's this glorious Mizumi wiki where you could look up this information.
The wiki, you say. The wiki. Exclamation mark wiki in the Twitch channel. Wow.
wiki!
I still hate that the fandom wiki is the one that comes up by default if you just type in
Alright.
Skullgirls.
Yeah.
Alright, how do we play around this time? What direction are we blocking? Are we just finishing the route?
Oh,
Okay.
what?
We need to burst earlier.
Yeah.
You can actually send them full screen there. That was not.
Just let him do it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cross
Oh.
on the ground. Jeez. That's egregious.
Yeah, that was
I'll
really
dump
late. No confirm.
We're like, this is gonna sound a little bit silly, but we're giving the Beowulf too much respect.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're doing a lot of just standing still and shimmying on the ground as Val. Like Val in this
Okay.
matchup, even if you're at such a deficit, you don't want to be shimmying on the ground. In his,
Oh
like,
god. You
20
certainly don't
here.
want to be up backing with Valentine against the A-Train.
A-Train.
Yeah. Like you have to find like a middle ground.
But Beowulf, more so than other characters, can just abuse you for not doing anything. And this is true just in general for this game.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Letting someone get in your head and making you too afraid to fight back means you've already lost.
Yeah. And Beowulf just abuses.
So like,
Doc.
I'm not gonna say don't respect Beowulf players. I'm just don't let them just force you into doing nothing. So for example, when I would play versus Doc, they do hard knockdown into Oki a lot. I mashed enough to the point where they were forced to respect me, which meant they would do a safe jump overhead, which meant I knew an overhead was coming and then I could fight my way out.
That's very true. I also,
and there-
hey, I'm jumping in. I also wanted to mention this. You don't hear this on the stream too often, but I really think you should mash more. I was noticing a lot. I was getting away with some very fake mix-ups on you because you were respecting me way too much and not mashing. You have one of the best reversals in the game and punch move. Go for that more often. I was getting a lot of free pressure on you that you could have very easily pushed me out of if you were just willing to be a bit more aggressive on me.
And there was definitely times where he kind of just jumped in your face where you actually could have just jabbed him. He was not doing things tightly. Just thinking about ways to contest him in your face. It's like he was not doing things you needed to respect.
Yeah.
And he wasn't showing you that you needed to respect him either. He was kind of just twerking and you said, oh, I guess I'll die now.
That's fair. I have like, in my defense, I have like zero warm. I literally, I was in bed, I saw the ping from JP, and I scrambled to my computer to get
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
as possible.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's funny.
But yeah, that was something I noticed as I was playing the game. Like, wow, I'm getting away with a lot here. And yeah, that was just, I wanted to mention that because I wasn't sure. I normally commentate a lot here, so I figured I'd hop in and just give my 2 cents. That was just one thing I noticed, was that I was going for some mix-ups that were very fake, and I was getting away with it, and I didn't have to. So yeah, just be willing. That was also a big step for me in my development. Was when I first started playing the game, my whole goal would just be to like block as much as possible. And I would get compliments like, you're really good at blocking, but I was really bad at taking my turn back. And a huge step towards me getting a lot more wins was learning like reversal windows and what like mix was fake and how to punish that fake mix. So if you can start taking those steps towards you, like specifically if you're having trouble recognizing those situations, what would often happen was I would get a hit and then I would go for another mix-up because I didn't confirm. I was just autopiloting. So sometimes if you see me get a hit immediately, start mashing your DP because I may drop or I may not get the hit confirmed, and then you'll get out of pressure and you'll be good to go. All right, but yeah, so I don't feel like commentating. I just wanted to jump in to give my 2 cents. Thanks for having me.
Preach, thanks. Man. Don't be chippy. Also, yes, apologies if the fan is very loud. It is supremely hot in here. I'm gonna slightly move it further away from the microphone. It is crazy hot. It's like one of the hottest days it's been in a while. All right, so Tay wants to go last, or yeah, Tay wants to go a little later. Nah. All right, so we have Prof and Jay, who's versus me, but we're just waiting on this man's. Hopefully, they said that they're busy. They got the busy sign and dangled Discord, so they may or may not be around. Make sure. I ate right before stream happened. Oh man.
What's up, guys? I'm back. I went to grab something to finally enough to eat because I was hungry.
Okay. Is there a point where I could have mashed outside of the last game? Yes. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell in those angled matches. Like usually when Doc was doing a lot of fake pressure, they did like a soft knockdown, but you can actually easily mash out of with Beowulf versus Beowulf. A lot of those moments happen really. Like it was mostly those.
And on top of mashing, when I say like fight back or don't get too afraid to press things, it also just means in neutral, because if you're not putting out hitboxes for them to respect, so like jabs or pokes, they also get to run at you. If you're too afraid of getting clipped, etc., and you show you're not going to, then they just don't need to care about it at all and run at you, and then it's kind of just a clean road straight to you.
Yeah.
And so it's not only you can mash this pressure, it's he's running at you, you freeze because you're afraid of what's going to happen, rather than what he's doing is not actually a real approach, and you can jab him to check it, or you can like crouching light to check him, crouching medium to check him. Which is a pretty far-reaching thing for Valentine, especially. It's just stuff like that.
Yeah. Because
you kind of just looks like a deer in headlights getting run over by the massive freight truck that is BOA train. Which it happens. It's what the team does. Like,
yeah.
Also, I definitely say
take your time.
mash when I mean reversal. It's a really bad habit. I apologize.
Reversal, better. Taking your turn, also a lot better. Because mash could mean any set of things in between interactions. So it's
mash my 5 HP.
It's a pretty bad colloquial. It's a pretty bad colloquialism in Skullgirls. Like half of us say mash when we just mean reversal.
And
then when we have an actual masher, it loses us.
Then they're just like, what do you mean? I was just taking my turn. And we're just like, no, come on, dude. Challenging them, also pretty good. I usually like to say challenging. I don't think...
I say contest, I think.
Yeah, contesting.
Contest space.
I don't think Prof.
I sound
NJ
like
is
a
here
Parasol
either.
player when I say that.
Right.
Heckin' fencing character.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I don't think Professor of New Jersey's here. So that match is out the window. So Tay, are you ready yet?
Bro, Tay is eating their pizza. They're eating good right now.
Or we might be able to get sheep in first.
Or you could also get sheep in, yeah. I know sheep's around, that's for sure. Wants to play against sheep, by the way. Oh, Tay's here. Okay.
I can play sheep in the open lobby.
Oh, dope.
Let me get my
Tay
actual
versus
controller that's
Renny.
not dying plugged in.
Funk, get up in here, gamer. That's not a lobby link. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. There we go.
As in fact, Steam community Prof. NJ right there. My go.
Keep getting 2 3-6s. Red.
Which one of you advanced players
You got
want to play
Tay
sheep?
versus Renny.
You, Ruby.
We'll play sheep. I mean, there's whoever. Whoever wants to do it.
I'll die. I'm on break.
On break.
I'm on break.
Then why are you on SG in a lobby? Curious.
Because I'm here to help.
You can be on break and not play the game. That's usually how I do it.
When I take a break from this game, I lab. I don't compete. I lab.
Oof, you do not want to go for slide in the neutral unless you're hard calling out like an approach. And that's kind of like double 101 to be honest. You don't want to go for the slide because that's a quick match special.
Oh,
we're getting stuffed pretty hard. You're trying to up forward out of pressure. Tier is +2, so you don't necessarily want to go in. It's not your turn anymore.
Oh no, we dropped.
No, and again,
again,
brother. It's a habit. It's a habit.
That's very risky.
Sweep? That's like slide.
Yeah.
Oof.
Nice.
So, in the Parasol matchup, dashing up is actually kind of to your detriment because Parasol has a lot of spacing options that you could use to be able to contest Fukua in at least between like mid to full like screen spacing. So you actually want to be careful. You actually want to like out neutral Parasol.
Your health bar just got decimated.
Your health bar, brother. Oh, you were backdashing. That's my unfortunate. Oh,
Nice defense
stand.
from
Leg kick? Rip.
We're doing the Don Hibiki up forward jump heavy kick or up forward jump light. punch.
Yeah.
Heavy kick is our
I wouldn't drill
Go-to.
there either. Woo!
Oh, that
Okay.
was good to be, but
We had the hit
Ah.
and we didn't believe. We checked twice, but it didn't go anywhere.
unfortunate.
And so Renny is relatively jumpy as a player, and
Yeah.
they're also doing it a little bit to deal with you being an incredibly air player. But I would definitely recommend trying a couple more ground pokes as well. So crouch heavy punch is a great button for that. And you have a couple other options. And if you're up close, I don't think I really saw you use any form of stagger pressure with 2 light kick. It's
Yeah.
egregiously plus for Fukua.
Very good.
Yo.
It's a really good
A
button. to
2
get used to
okay at
using.
+6 and you can do it twice and it's still +6. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, you've been gathering it into itself at +6 button. That is a slide again, yeah.
Oh, we didn't believe.
it.
Oh god, that's
Oh,
buttons.
wow.
That's just buttons. Dropped it. That's the
Alright,
wrong
what's our
fireball to
game
be
plan
using
here?
at your range. Sweep.
Sweep again. Yeah.
Sweep again.
Alright, install. Oh,
Install. Oh no! What the?
yeah, we misspaced. They normally do 5 HK star into Bella tag to set up the assist that they run.
Nice block. Nice
That was
grip.
some good blocks. We just sadly didn't push block. Right there would have been a great time to PB.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, we didn't
no.
confirm in the buttons, gamer. Come on.
There's the Bella
Oh,
jam.
we're down backing.
Oh, this assist. I love this assist so much.
That's cool.
And
Actually.
It's such a cool
What's
assist.
Fukua 2LK is a low, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you're doing the high-low mix, use that button rather than 2 medium kick.
Are we uninstalled here? See? The pickup?
One, for
Yeah.
the frame data reason we talked about before. 2, scaling. It's just a better hit confirm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
wow.
50-50 right there. High low throw.
Yeah, that should be game. Oh, no!
Oh, we're mashing. They called the mash out.
Nice.
Or, I mean, they
Well,
just done backed after.
Reversaling, really, actually. But,
Yeah.
Seems like we're just being a little impatient.
yeah,
On
yeah,
things,
a little bit.
A little bit
Hits me
of...
with a 2K, I'll come.
Reversaling just sounds so much worse.
Well, it sounds like you made like more of a bigger mistake than it actually seems. It's like,
Yeah, but it's just too many syllables.
it's a lot of synonyms.
Alright, how do we change up our gameplay?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, we
did-
missed our light.
Yeah.
Oof.
So the game's really bad about skipping your light right there. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
How you get the turn.
Yeah, because
Oh,
sometimes the game will just be like, "I'll eat your light button," and you go straight to a medium, and that's not what you wanted at all. It happens.
yeah.
Jump,
Careful
jump,
air
jump.
throw attempting to call out, but yeah.
Guilty.
We're not dash blocking, unfortunate.
You don't want to be dashing in necessarily. Oh man.
That's clear.
Wait, we did the pillar and then-
opposite side.
Okay.
That's very strange. No push block, no push block, no push block, no push block.
You need to
It's
keep
your
this.
DBFC coming out. Push block gamer. It exists in this game solely for you to get out of pressure.
Yeah.
Especially versus Parasol. Parasol is one of the worst characters at dealing with that sort of stuff.
Oh, what a trade.
Also, when you have them in a situation like that in the corner, down backing in their face is probably not the best option.
Push block, no push block, no push block, no push block. There it is.
Nice PB.
Also, going back a little bit more to the double, especially double V para neutral. Grounded trading projectiles, perfectly fine. Staying on the ground in that matchup is really good for double. Like jump medium or jump heavy punch is a good option, but so is Fugazi Knuckle M Luger. Like
Whoa.
if you're spaced properly, Parasol can't deal with that and literally has to push block you out and then go back into zone.
Yeah, we seem like we seem impatient in the neutral, and then when we go to reaffirm our pressure, we seem like we're down backing too much. It's like we're we're getting scared to reaffirm, but we're also just
That's the biggest
kind
that's a
of-
wrap I've ever
oh,
seen.
That's a wrap.
A very large that's a wrap. Wow.
And then, because this was also for Renny, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
Like Renny was able to assert their pressure pretty often, but like they had a bunch of drops. It's a consistency thing. Kind of oof.
Just drops. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then there was also just your tier pressure is weird. There were some times where I saw, like, I don't necessarily want to call it bad. I just want to call it different, and my like jury is out on whether I like it or not. Because there was a time where you already had 2 tiers, and then you did another tier toss, and then landed with jump light punch.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
And I'm not seeing like the mid-range spacing. They blocked my shot. I'm gonna dead it and force them to block another shot, etc. You kind of opted for a couple different things, and so I also don't know if I saw that much debt, which is just a phenomenal tool for Parasol in all of her matchups. Just thinking about how you're using tiers a little bit more, and maybe even like watching Adivas, Gelato, Hydra, even Yo-Yo or myself, how we use tiers, just to see how other Parasols do it, because it looked a little bit rough sometimes.
Yeah.
And yeah, stream nerves are stream nerves. They will come and go. Sometimes you think you're good, other times you like didn't eat that much that day, and all of a sudden they hit you like a truck. Like it happens.
Like I understand
thing-
dropping through them. It happens.
Yeah. The thing you eventually learn to climb past once you're just like it's like the pressure to perform, right? You're getting up on a stage and then you just gotta do a thing. It's like it takes a little bit of time. Like most things.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get to the point where you can team kill on stage. No worries.
Ooh. Yeah.
I can't believe
Yeah.
you've done this, JP.
Listen. You won't believe how many drops happen in all of those matches, okay? Like,
True.
oh my god. That last sequence in the 3rd game where I was supposed to die and I didn't, I'm like, wow, this PS4 sucks. Like,
Yeah, you should have seen the set swing and I played. It was a 3-0, but it did not look like a 3-0.
no, dude.
Those were some like both of us just putting on clown makeup games.
That sounds like what is it?
Tay, you are not a beginner.
Yep, you're not a beginner.
I think a lot of what happened there to you dumbed down to not knowing what options to pick out of sheer like familiarity. Like I think you're getting there with your team. Like you did better with that team than you would have done a week ago, but it still needs work. Like it's obviously going to take time. Like I think the biggest thing right now for you is just keep on going with that team. Like you clearly have the intent, but there are just some weirdly placed buttons and some like uncomfortable looking hit confirms and whatever, right? Unfinished routes, etc. Like those are just things that will solve themselves. Like they aren't gonna like the more you play, though they will solve themselves. It just becomes a thing of comfort. Like watching better players helps me a lot with that. Like if I'm ever like, wow, my Bella plays whack, and then I watch Sage and I'm like, wait, my Bella might not be so whack, and then I play in tournament, I drop 8 times, and it's like never mind. But
one thing I'm going to say, Tay, is playing defense is still playing the game.
Yes.
Like knowing how to get out of pressure, especially at a higher level where people have much more solid game plans of sticking on you, that is honestly a major chunk of the game. That is the chunk of the game I focus on the most as a player, especially as a solo, but that's kind of irrelevant. It's just like a lot of people like think about, oh, I'm blocked, I like snore. No, it's a really important part. Playing and fighting yourself out of disadvantage in this game is one of the most important things to learn. And so what kind of happened in that set was, I pointed it out, you went for a couple very specific neutral options, which in isolation are not bad options. Up forward boy, up forward jump heavy kick, or just using like double gun and like dash up 2OK, etc. Those are not bad in isolation, but when you get predictable, especially versus a character who can set up to deal with predictable approaches like Parasol, you kind of just get stuffed, you get put into defense, you get hit with an assist, and then eventually you got opened up, especially because you weren't push blocking people out. consistently.
PB.
And then after that, you get hit, and that's when you're quote not playing the game, but you still should be looking for habits, looking for mixed tells, etc. Like playing from disadvantage is incredibly important in Skullgirls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much data can be gathered on your opponent just by watching how they combo you and where they place their resets. Like it,
Yes.
like if this player goes into this route, like especially in like a tournament setting, right? These are 3 flat matches, but imagine you had, won the 3rd one, right? And you're playing out the game 5, right? Like you'll want to be watching where they reset, common drop points if they're a thing, like if they happen ever. Like common point, like if they're going into this route, are they probably setting up for this reset, that type of thing. There's a lot that goes into it, and it depends on the character. It's not just a flat answer, but there's a lot to look out for. You can't just get hit and then say, oh, the game's over, moving on to game 2.
One final thing you mentioned a little bit was you kind of played neutral, you played mid-range, and then once you got close, you kind of just played, I don't want to say like a DP assist player, but you'd kind of like get close and then down back and expect something else to happen. But if you get there and down back, it means you're not contesting anything, which means you're asking them to force you to block, which is a dangerous habit to be.
Yeah.
As well as you started getting thrown. It happened more and more towards the end.
No,
You can throw them. If they're on the ground and an armored assist is coming for you, throw them. It's the same thing with DP assist. There are things you can do. You also have pretty good multi-hitting moves. So like if you see an armored assist coming, if you're playing your fortune team, you have stand medium punch. If you're playing Fukua, you have crouch medium kick. Like there are ways to contest armored assists. You don't just have to go like cross your arms. Well, I guess I die now.
You could it's you got a couple options. It's like if you run up, down back, they're likely down backing and then calling the assist. So run up, throw. They call the assist. You could wait for the assist, sweep the assist. They call the assist, call your own assist, and then just like combo into them. Or like they call the assist, you call your assist, and your assist maybe gets slapped, right? Then you have a couple options, especially as Fukua. Use L drill, use M drill. Both of those are pretty decent, and they're like safe-ish options. Like, all I know is super dash. Oh no. I have to learn to fight real zoning. I mean, it
takes time,
like,
and it's also very character and matchup specific. So like, talking from the Parasol side. And JP was also saying for the Fukua, you don't necessarily need to approach. You can sit in the dead zone under where M shot will go over you full screen and just launch M love dart or H love dart depending on exactly the range, and just make it really awkward for Parasol to do anything to get a tier out as well. For double, we were talking about you both kind of just shoot each other's projectiles, and Parasol can start to edge out a little bit, but you can also just low profile her shots at you because you have Parasol's 2 medium kick. You can low profile it. You can low profile shot. It has the exact same properties. You can go over it, especially once you get closer to the mid range to Fugazi Knuckle. Parasol can't do it unless she like predictively jabs you for it, and then she doesn't even get a confirm off of it. But you like Fugazi Knuckle, force her to block, M Luger her, force her to push block you back out to full screen, resume neutral zoning, etc. So there's different ways to play it, and it feels still kind of like you have a relatively one-track game plan that doesn't necessarily adjust to the player or to the matchup you're playing.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And that's I think that's a good place to kind of cap it.
Yeah. Let's move on to sheep, because last one got sheep. Got sheep in here. Got sheep. Open lobby. Here's the lobby link.
I don't know why I thought that was an attempted ba.
Attempted ba. Where's Sunset? Version mismatch.
I can play sheep if that is okay. If not, I will let someone else join the lobby if they do wish. If not, I will.
Anything for you other than consistency? Work on your up backing, because honestly, like, especially the last time I played against you, like you were up backing like crazy. You could just do low, and then you get high, and then it's like, oh well, the conditioning began. Play more of a grounded game. You're too much into the air.
Jumpy.
Like a little rabbit. Rabbit boop.
I think there's a little bit more than defense. We talked a little bit about pressure, etc. But you'll catch that in the VOD, like at the times when it happened.
Yeah. Neutral's a little bit of one. Not as big, not as big, but yeah.
Oh my.
I just got home. Do I ruin my day? Do you want to join this lobby,
Yeah.
Ruby?
Do you want to do this, Ruby? Like, what card you want to do this?
Yeah, I can do it. Watch this.
Oh my god, I have too many channel points.
I'm gonna frame trap with butt plus brass. And it's gonna be really funny.
But plus, man,
You ready?
it'll work.
I
It'll be
can't-
great.
I am gonna laugh so hard if they salt grinder you.
If they round start snap or salt grinder me, I'm going to.
Can I get
cry,
round
and
start
then-
salt grinder from
Okay, that would be funny.
from the butt?
That'd
That
be
would
really
be funny.
Alright, I hope my connection is okay. If it isn't, then oh well. I will pause stream.
Oh, we're playing double point. Okay, so never mind. Not possible.
Yeah.
I'm not doing round start butt brass. I promise. Nice,
Same
Yeah,
side
take
thing.
throw. Nice.
nice.
Same side. Oh, we dropped it. That's mad unfortunate. And then we tried the PVGC grip. That's push block.
Good push blocks.
Oh, we're using the DP assist. Nice DP. I agree. Hit the umbi.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, did I burst that? That wasn't real. We're gonna call the umbi assistant shortly. There it is. Yep, good counter call.
We gotta protect the child.
You have to protect it. If you're gonna send her out, you gotta be able to back it up. Like up forwarding, like calling your assist and up forwarding really doesn't do anything for your assists, because you really could just punch the assists.
These are good neutral jumps, by the way. Like you're
Nice.
avoiding my lows. really
Oh
well.
yeah, couldn't DHC out. It's not unfortunate. Nice push block.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mad unfortunate, brother. Bam, bam, hey, boop, nice. Boosh, hey, nice,
Delayed it a little more than
nice.
I
That was a good frame trap. Boosh.
Oh no.
That was a good low.
I'm
They didn't
back.
believe. Low again. They didn't believe. Boosh.
If they went to monster there, they were actually safe, right?
Yeah, if they did monster, well, no, well, on hit,
After the
counter
bomber?
hit. Well, after the bomber, no, they're not safe.
Even with Bella right in the air above it?
Yep.
Does jump medium punch really come out too fast?
Yes. You could like insta land, do things.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, she can
Bomber-
land cancel it, yeah.
Yeah.
LC like 5 LP or 5 OK is your safe bet.
I
5
forgot
LP
about
would
that.
probably be finicky because hurt boxes.
Mhm.
So probably 2 LK or 5 OK.
Yeah. There's a lot of DP assist usage, not necessarily at times when you're threatened. And the other thing I wanted to say was Cart has been, like, he's also been counter-calling your assist, but he also just Fugazi knuckled it. Well, if he does it to your assist, especially if it hits the assist, it stays up for a long time. You can counter Fugazi knuckle and then set up your own zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check him.
Yeah. See,
Protect your
like,
assist.
see how like Hart did brass and then followed up with a JMP. That's protecting your assist.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm up forwarding.
Make sure.
also,
Yeah, that's understandable. That's hard.
Double has relatively good neutral, and because you're running 2 mid-range assists, you don't really need to be calling them as much as you have them. You only kind of want to be calling them when you can control the situation. Because like this,
Oh.
if you're not in control of the situation when you're calling them, you can get happy birthday pretty easily because you're close enough for that to happen. No.
Oh, they messed
That's
it up.
magic.
Oh,
But then,
you got it anyway.
yeah,
No.
it's been unfortunate. No, never mind. Didn't capitalize.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
they actually kind of ruined their combo there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this should be great.
Should be.
I'm very confused by this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird
Oh, yeah.
interaction.
On the band, you do not need to be running at the band.
Oh, okay.
You had the full
This-
screen to run away and manage your hunger. I would not recommend approaching the band.
Oh no, you're dead. Jeez.
Because now the band has 4 meter and is an advantage
Good
state.
carry. Nice.
Thanks.
Now we guessed wrong a couple of times.
I wouldn't be calling that a DP assist. That's got like low range. It's low to the ground. It's mostly horizontal. Using it like it's trying to be unbeast.
That wasn't
Oh, that's mad unfortunate. Oh, ripperoni,
That
brother.
sucks, yeah.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her in
Rip.
sec and then still pressed it. I should have just respected it. Oh well.
Should have level 5'd.
Yeah, I wanted to end the route and then JMK turned into 5MK and I'm like, well,
I guess I die now.
I guess I die. That drop isn't fatal, but
Yeah.
I made it fatal by panicking.
Yeah, the Umbi, especially because she has a hit grab projectile, it's just like having M Shadow or an M Shadow assist behind you. Band can't like really E-break approach or threaten a full screen brass at all, so you can just back off slowly and zone him. And especially because Umbi really needs to manage her hunger, and that's the way to manage her hunger. Use that. You had the full screen to kind of just sit back, chill, say, I've got 50 skull seconds left, you need to run at me. Because you running in gave Band all the advantage he needed to get a kill, corner carry, play incoming, which that's how Band robs games. If you give him the opportunity to, he will take it.
This works, yeah.
It's just like, just kind of noticing like not bad. It's just like not great placements of where the assist should be or like how they should be using the assist.
That was a really risky jail.
That
take,
was,
'cause I could have
that
PvP Dynamo.
was, yeah, that was kind of risky. They had the a big ol' hitbox there. A lot of pressure. They can hold this. That's +2. Oh, you could have punished that though.
And this is a little bit whack suggestion. If you want to work on your neutral without assists, play solo. Get used to playing double without an assist, because
True.
she can't function without either assist you have.
Was a very unfortunate time. Nice double jump.
Because, again, our assist habits, we're calling them when we're not in control, and they don't force control, so you're calling them close enough to get happy birthday, and they're just exploding. Because the second this team touches you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mao, for that restand. I appreciate it. Oh no, she only do 3.
That's hard. That's
So
hard
it's
treat.
like, yeah, I feel like the biggest thing I saw in neutral, like, or the biggest detriment to your neutral was actually your assist calls. Because you're giving him more value off of his brass assist. Because you're always ending up calling him first. And if you can force him to be the one to call their assist first, then you can countercall his brass with Spiral and do a load of damage to it. And also just an example in isolation, those matchups. So like double v Bella, double can handle that like just easily. Double v Band, same story. Umbi v Bella. Why are they so similar? I hate.
I know.
That one's a little bit more contentious, but again, your hit grab projectile does a lot for you. Same story with Umbi v Band.
Yeah.
And then, who's in the back? Eliza v Bella is a bit sketchy because Eliza's lanky and Bella can call you out on a lot of things. But Eliza v Band's forced to block something and he kind of just cries.
Band really doesn't like Eliza.
So if you can force him to call the assist first because you recognize your point matchups are in your favor for the most part, then you can work on counter calling him and actually use your assists in a good manner. Whereas if you're calling them first, he's getting extra value on already the really strong neutral assist.
Yeah.
And then you can't do anything to answer it. So it's kind of like really try and think about when you're calling assists and what they're doing for you.
Pretty much. Like, one of the best tips I have against brass is like, what is it? Just like when it's like that, basically, what Dunn said. Like, I was gonna say what Dunn said, but rephrased, and I was like, wait, never mind. But yeah, what Dunn said. Like, honestly, like, there's some really good like, what is it? There's some really good like play I saw there. Like, you were recognizing my approach really well. Like, I was getting linear with my approach. I was doing double jump, air button, and then low. So you started adapting that. So I started delaying my timings and frame trapping and stuff. So like I would just recommend like I guess like you were recognizing really well, but there wasn't like there wasn't a shift. Like you made your initial recognition, and then from then on out, I was able to call out all the changes that were made. And to be fair, it is a 3-game set, so there isn't a lot of time for adaptation. But in a game like this, a 3-game set can be, you know, your whole tournament match, right? So like it definitely is it definitely can mean a lot. But overall, it was some good play. Just more like recognition of when to call your DP, because I feel like was getting called at full screen sometimes. And it was like at that point as Bella, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna 6 HP.
Hello, JP?
Last card? No,
Oh, did you disconnect?
Oops,
no, I was here. I'm still
sorry.
here.
I've heard Cart the whole time.
I'm here. I'm not. I am.
That's fine.
No.
Yeah, I was
over.
watching Tay give someone advice. It was right.
Yeah, no. So,
Okay.
That's really it. Just call your assists in just slightly different spots. I wouldn't say better spots, because you were calling the Umpy assist in like good times, especially like the anti-air me. Just there were times where you would PB me out and then call Umpy, and it's like you're not covering anything by doing that, because by the time I jump up, Umpy's not active anymore. So, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah. I will read it later and I'll give you a thumbs up or not. So right now we're on to the Dangled events Rumble battle. So we got ourselves imTay for this week. The other person did not respond to me, so I guess it's just Tay. So for advanced promos, you sign up to our forum, the Dangled Set Your Skill Level in our Discord. And you get to play against me or a couple of other testers. And we play games up to 10. It's the first to 10. The results do not matter. This is all based on your performance. How well you do, knowledge of game mechanics, all that good stuff. So yeah, and then we see if you get the advanced role in our Discord. Great. I'm going to play the strongest team that I will always and forever ever have. It's double Fukua. So if I was playing in a tournament, this is the team I would play against you for. Of course, Tay is also playing this team, so it'll be interesting how well I can maybe read myself. A jump.
I will always love the Parasol in the background of the stage.
Up.
Absolutely.
It's not.
Nice.
This gives me a lot of meters, the only issue with this. Welcome. You got hit anyway. Oops.
Hard night day challenge. I'm sorry, friend. I gotta go.
Yeah, see,
It's
after the war.
been 25 minutes.
Since my USB is wonky, I will be taking a comp break, but I will be in the stream support.
My brain is wonky, so I'm taking a comp break.
True. Same here.
I have not played a single game or touched the lab since Combo Breaker.
Hey,
And I
I
think
respect for that.
I'm gonna
That's-
not play during August either, honestly.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Real.
I've really enjoyed my boot up Skullgirls. My last 2 weeks of playing this game have been boot up SG when there's a tournament, maybe place
Lab.
top 5 to top 3, or lab. If there isn't a tournament, play Terraria. This has been the last 2 weeks for me.
I played to fair. I can do that. A bunch of other games that I actually want to play.
Need to play more GTF though.
True.
Actually
I should
beat
have played
that
that
level
more.
once.
I actually
Yeah.
be good at that game. Like, oh
my God,
it was on the
same
same frame.
runner.
It was on the same frame too.
What if Phileas touch?
Yes.
Really? Wow, this is the blunder. This is rough.
Well,
This does so much damage pre-max UD. That's super chunks.
To like it.
oop, the range.
Oh no.
That's block.
Good block. Oh no.
I should block. You rude. Rip. Nope is an interesting move. Yeah, I want to see that. What? That's not a team. That's a smiley.
I mean, the
Team's a
joke is you went
smiley.
2 anyway.
Yeah. Let's top it up. That's not the approach. Thanks, Fukua. You're the best. We're mixing ourselves. I'll take that. Yeah. Oh, dropped it.
Oh no.
That's
God,
strange.
I feel like such a dumb button.
It is. It's a funny button.
Nice. Drop.
Oh no.
Wow, we're not believing in our 2 OKs enough. We're counter hitting every time. That's such a gross mix. Oh.
Awesome.
Oh wow. I didn't think that still hit her.
You didn't block?
Oh.
You should be blocking at full screen.
Player 2 wins. One more once.
Showtime.
Slightly different gun. I almost said gun start. Jesus, round start.
Get there eventually.
Nice. No, we didn't finish our combo.
She's got it go.
Oh, attack. Unfortunate.
Oh.
Cheeky chicken block of the gun.
Block. Oh no. This sucks.
That love dart hits both characters.
Yep, it does at the right spacing. Yeah.
I hate.
JHK is such a good corner carry button. You just took them 3/4 of the screen. Jeez.
Everyone talks about corner carry in this game, and I'm sitting here kind of going. Everyone has absurd corner carry in this game.
No, yeah, corner carry is absurd. It just always shocks me to see it.
Yeah.
Like even some of the worst mobility characters in the game have good corner carry. It's just like
Fortune definitely has like corner to corner, but just about everyone in this game has like a 3/4 screen route.
Yeah, everybody's
Okay.
got something.
yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Some characters requiring ultra grabbing for it, but it's whatever. No, but I'm a firm believer that not every character by default should have a full coast to coast.
Why are you approaching
That
me?
would be a little
Why
dumb.
are you approaching me?
So close.
Yeah, right there was kind of.
One more
Gotta go
time.
forward.
This is true love we're
didn't go too far. We didn't go far enough for the 2 HP. That mix-up is so gross. Great.
Oh yeah, Parasol bike routes go coast to coast, but you can't do bike routes for happy birthday routes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I need to learn Adivas's route for happy birthday, because it's a lot better than the one I do. It's just really weird to get in my muscle memory.
You shouldn't be
Guys,
calling your
like-
assist. It's time.
What is it?
Yeah, calling our assist in a spot like this is gonna get it killed.
That's not
like-
the good usage of that.
Launcher, jump, medium kick, H toss, re-jump, jump, or not jump, medium kick, jump, medium punch, re-jump, jump, light kick, jump, medium punch, re-jump, jump.
And you didn't punish that? Oh god.
medium punch. That's weird,
That's not weird.
but it's actually not bad, and it's a lot of corner carry.
It's cool. We're getting tech chased. Up forward.
boy.
Oh no! Seems like some nervous execution errors. It's unfortunate. No!
Hey, armor throwing.
We kept our double alive, which is good. We have an anchor.
I'm gonna split the bar here because I know it doesn't kill.
Yeah, setting the neutral there is probably better.
Does Kua have any sliding knockdowns?
Okay, please.
Oh, nice.
And get the DP. Was it? Cool has a sliding knockdowns?
Yeah. But
She does not.
If you wanted to do something different but still end with meter there, you could have done BFF and played Oki afterwards. It's a really strong tool, especially because you have built-in high-low mechanics.
Yeah.
I really want to see more people use Oki in this game.
As a punish. Okay.
Nice punish. You know, the knowledge check. Oh, we dropped.
Game, please.
I think I would like to see just a little bit more believing in our hits. Good punish. On JP's because I got them mixed up. I hate doing that. Why are on the same team? Alright. I won't get them mixed up again.
That's good.
Drop.
What is this giving up space? What are you doing?
Yeah, when they're in corner like that, you want to be asserting. Because now you're getting punished for car.
God, I thought that was a me-specific problem, but I see everyone doing that, and I'm like, okay, I feel better now.
What, giving up space in corner?
When I would play CSF Headless Oki, I would do a Suki jump off the head, and then up back and just give them space out of the corner.
Yeah. That was the reason I didn't get advanced 3 times in a row. I remember my advice specifically being stop backing off when you have the advantage. And the one advanced test I
Don't make myself
actually
worry.
kept them in the corner, I got it.
Yep. Corner's so good in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, like corner in this game is one of the best positions you can be in, and there's no reason to ever give it up. I mean, there might be a reason to back off, but it's not
No,
like,
like
it's
backing
not a-
off is not a bad tool. It should be your primary tool.
Yeah. Like I can see a scenario where you're leading by like 3 whole characters and you get a sliding knockdown in the corner. Like, why assert and risk getting come back on when you can just back off? Like that, there's a scenario where I can see it, but it
It's not
depends.
pressure.
Yeah, it just depends.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But when we're like clearly down, it's like, yeah, we need to be asserting ourselves. Or we are going to get hit. Mix.
I don't know why I always thought you ran M Shadow with this team.
I definitely see the drill assist every time I.
It's just in my head, Hydra and JP are the M Shadow assist users, so every time I see Fukua on a team, I'm going M Shadow. And it's a lie.
How did Fireball happen? That's weird.
just jump.
That was weird. You just spent 2 bar in the span of 2 seconds. Why?
Yeah, we didn't get confirmed either, so
Good absolute card.
that's cool.
Almost had it.
No.
Good night, Fukua.
This Philly is looking kind of
One more
sus.
time.
Now,
Yeah,
do you have
sucks.
to meter dunk post drill? Is drill minus on hit without a meter dunk?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I figured Tay was doing those fireball supers for a reason, because I know she needs to do the super to be able to be minus on hit if she needs it.
And BFF doesn't confirm.
That's kind of
That's not unfortunate.
jokes. It's kind of stupid, but
Is it?
I guess I can see why.
Well, level 3 confirms off of H draw, right?
I think level 3 has enough hit stop to where it should. Yeah, it's just death. Ooh. That does such a grip of damage, oh my god. Teching back in the corner is never what you want to do. You always want to tech out most of the time, I should say. Depends on what scenario you're in, but the most common answer is just make sure you're teching out of corner, so you're not getting put back in the blender.
If you're going to opt to tech out of the corner, you can also just hold it.
Neutral get up is a slept on option that will actually
True. Literally use neutral get up against KJ.
True.
The gorilla fate is yearning.
Neutral get up is a pretty good option.
Yeah, no, it's everyone autopilots into teching, so everyone also autopilots into dealing with teching timing. But if you just default get up, people's tech chases miss because
Why are you sliding? Why are you sliding? It's not safe. You know that.
I haven't been tech chasing in a while.
I mean I tech chase, but
My team
I
doesn't
also-
do it super well. Bella kind of does it well with it, so
I also don't give many people an opportunity to tech. Half the time they're, or like 80% of the time they're hitting the ground. It's because I did a burst bait or knockdown.
I hate when Para does that. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I'm banned in the corner. She sets up 8 tiers, does 12 directional dashes, and I'm like, ah. She's like all over me. She's like setting up like 30 million tiers. She's plus, and I'm like, ah, I can't mash. Whatever will I do?
Sure.
Oh, level 3.
So
Nice,
it's
we have to pick up.
BTG too.
That was good.
Oh, good job.
nothing.
A bar spin.
No.
Oh, no bar spin again.
Oh my god.
What?
You were still
Beautiful.
able to pick that up. That's interesting.
JP did tech.
Yeah, that probably went past tech timing. That
It was a blue bounce.
This is not. These are not the right ranges, gamer.
get 2 HP. Oh, that drill was super committal.
Again, it happened again.
Is your down key acting up again?
That's desperate.
That's a wrap. One more time.
There's so many people joining the CCA tournament.
I haven't even looked at the bracket because I'm gonna tempt myself. I'm gonna play. My controller's gonna
Tempt the
DC
joke.
like game 5, and I'm gonna be like, "Yep." Well, I don't play this. I'm for real taking a comp break because last 2 weeks of bracket matchups for me have been really stressful. I've been fighting a lot of Claw and JMZ and like Tram and Tyrone and whatnot. And so like stressful matchups.
Graham's free, you're fine.
Well, I did win one of the 2 times, so.
I
guess
say
that's
this, I
something.
think never having beaten modern Graham in a set.
Oh, I'm never beating Graham in a set, except that one time.
One more time.
I beat him a while ago, but that was like fleshed up Schmied extend days, not even Robo.
Of course.
Dang.
Little baby Graham getting teabagged on by JP.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I've also played Swing and Bracket. I knew there was someone I was forgetting. Ruby too, but I play Ruby like every other day, so that's not really like, that's just like a, I hate this guy.
What's it called? Swing keeps on having to team kill CCD members every tournament they go to, and
it's very funny, but also not.
Yeah.
Oh, miss it.
Yeah, no, because I definitely see like it always dwindles down. And it's
Why are
always
you
like some,
poking?
like, it's always some like awkward round, like losers round like 3, and it's like a CC team kill.
That was, I think it was losers round 4. It was 3 or 4 for us at Combo Breaker.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, CB had.
Although that Combo Breaker group was just depressing because Dry, Swing, and I were all in the same group. Then there was also Flaw and JC were in that group as well.
Oh,
Jeez.
The combo breaker groups were like, they were interesting.
Oh yeah, there was also Shaky in our group.
I took one game off wing, and the Smash.gg says it was a 3-0. I'm still sad.
That's rude. Oh my
Every
God.
single one of my sets at Combo Breaker were a 3-0.
Oh, that's
That is kind of.
Yeah.
Mine were 3-1 because I was getting really nervous round 1. Everyone was behind me. I hit like a combo, and I randomly hear like, "That's my son," and I'm like, "Who?"
Ooh, ah!
Like, someone
No, you
said
got
that.
distracted now.
It's like someone said that, and so I lose game 1, and then I won the other games. But anyways, go give your bird to Dante. I'm rambling.
All right, so there's a couple things that I tested that so early on I was doing multiple patternized strings just your adaptation, which didn't exactly go through well. I tested you on block string literally with like 6 M Lugers that you push block on like the 7th one. That's kind of oof. So you get stuck. You also did this to me. Run up, called the assist, did 2LK. What is that? Nani? Nani Kure? You could have done a little bit more pressure than just like, hello, there's a 2LK, I'm +6 on, you know, I'm +6 on block, brother. Come on. Oof.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you just did the 1-2LK. If you're gonna dash up at somebody, you gotta threaten something immediately. Don't just like, it's like being timid. Like you didn't, well, you did, you dashed up, you 2LK'd, you called your assist, and you sat there. And I'm just like, what's happening?
There's definitely
you
a
have
time where
yeah, go
I
ahead.
saw you run up to LK, and it looked like a genuine push block bait, but then you didn't follow it up with anything, and you kind of just sat there and watched him backdash away, and I'm like, this ain't quite right.
And in
Something
that exact situation, PBGC is not something you should be scared of because there weren't enough hits for PBGC to be a thing.
Yeah, like if you do like call assist, then run up 2LK, then do like a 2MK, then yeah, you can worry about it. But like if you're doing like 2LK staggered 2LK, like the PBGC isn't happening because your assist is hitting in between the 2LKs, and it's like, you know, that type of thing. There were a lot of like times like believing in the hit, at least too.
Yeah, to a degree, there was a lot of not believing in the hit. You used the same mix-up thrice for Fukua that I blocked all 3 times. So if it didn't work the first time, it is most likely not going to work the 3rd time. So that's where you get caught into a pattern of predictability. So you definitely need to vary up your resets. Did a lot of Age Shadow resets that didn't exactly pan out. So definitely mix it up with other shadows. Because just doing the one, just because you have high, just because you have the high to threaten with the low, doesn't mean you can't do anything else, right? Like, you can use other shadows. You can also just do nothing. And, you know, off M Shadow, just do 2 okay, and then you can do high, low throw, whatever the heck you want. So, that definitely, you get yourself into, like, it's like reminiscent of like when I'm like trying to tell people to kind of get out of the flowchart. Like, you use the flowchart to kind of get into the rhythm of like getting used to your characters and stuff, but you're still kind of stuck at the flowchart. Other things. You did well in the round starts, I will say, because I tried to do just like 1 or 2 different things, and then you punish both, which is like fine, cool. We both definitely did the same thing. We had the same brain cell in the 1 round start. That was pretty cool. That'll be forever immortalized. That was great. What else to say? Usage of the assist. It's a pressure tool, but it's not meant to be just kind of called willy-nilly when you're double point. It was kind of, you're lending yourself to getting more, like getting happy birthday more often if you're just gonna call the Fukua assist, because it's not invulnerable anymore. So like any character can just like run up and touch it. So yeah, you gotta be careful about that assist call. What else? Think of. You're a turtle. We need to stop you from being a turtle. Like there's this one player that I knew who was actually named Fast Turtle and played like a turtle. Yeah, you like to block. You need to get out of this habit. This is not it's not debuffsa. Can't be playing debuffsa in the Skullgirls game. like
I will preface this in saying you can play a defensive style. I definitely opt into playing defense a lot more than I probably should, and it's something you do need to work on. Being forced to block is a lot worse than contesting the space in the first place. And so that's again me going back to talking about getting too afraid to do anything. It's like you kind of need to fight, like fight back. But being willing to block is not necessarily a bad thing. You just can't let it become a habit, because the second it becomes a habit, you're just willingly putting yourself at disadvantage because you're comfortable there.
Yeah, you know, it's not a bad thing to be comfortable, but it's a worse thing to just not do anything. Like, even though you're blocking, you are still actively playing the game. So it's like,
so like other good options. So when we talk about pokes, when we talk about fighting for space, etc., that's like alternative things to do than blocking, or retreating but putting out zoning so it makes people awkward to approach you. It's stuff like that. You don't necessarily need to say, okay, they're coming, I don't feel comfortable doing anything else, so I'm just gonna sit here and let them hit me. Because if you let them hit you, they're gonna wind up and really hit you.
yeah. It's like you just need to press those 2 punch buttons a little more. Just a little more. You know, here's a small goal I'll set for you. If you're in the middle of a block string and they go past hit like 7, I think you're doing you think you're blocking a little too much. Without having push block, blocking a little too much. So try to push block on, if you can pay attention to this anyway, try to push block on the first hit or the 4th and or 5th hit. Hit that one. Try that one. That'll be good. I think with that, we're at the close of the event. Thank you everybody for stopping by to this dangle event on this dangled night. It'll be great. If you want to see more Skullgirls from us, we always got Skullgirls Be Great every Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. And certainly every other times. Also true, you need to get up in the dangle tournament over there. Gotta get in there. Thank you, Duns. Thank you, Cart, for the dangled commentary. It's been cool. We'll see you all next time.
Have a
All right,
good
buddy.
night.
Bye bye. Yeah, thank you guys for having me on today. I definitely had to clock out those last few minutes because I was getting a s'more.